Handschoenen met handschoenen.
Ja, maar ik heb ook nog een normale voor onder.
Ja, zie je.
Die doe ik al af.
Ja, dat hoort wel van de rust.
Want die beslaat al en dan... So this is day 2 of project ceiling. And yesterday it was so chaotic and, more importantly, so dusty that we couldn't really film or make a nice report. I'll give you a quick status update. In some places the clay and straw mixture that is in between these beams just simply fell out. It wasn't held by anything anymore. So the wooden planks that were supposed to hold them were completely gone. Probably somewhere in the past a moisture problem was here for a long time, and all that wood has dissolved completely. So that was the main cause of all the dust. This stuff falling down. Another thing, as I'm filming here, pieces of the ceiling are falling down. And I know that above me, above my head, Marianne is busy reorganizing the living room, because we're expecting 5 more helpers today for a total of 12, I think. And while she's doing the work, the ceiling is slightly moving. I can clearly hear the footsteps, and stuff is actually falling down. On this side there was still some lime coating on the ceiling that has completely been removed. We separate all that stuff. The lime stuff is stored separately, and all the clay and straw we keep that also. We can use the clay and straw to fill the spaces in between the beams, just like they did in the olden days. We'll be tearing down everything in between the beams. I hope we'll finish that actually today. It's a lot of work, but I have hopes that we'll manage it, because we're with a lot of people. So, well, in the background I hear people getting dressed for the job. So this ends my report, and I'll get back to work as well. See you later. As the hordes are taking a break, I can make a little update. We're quite far with removing the little wooden things that keep it all together. And we heard that here is a problem area. As you can see, a repair was made with something metal. And this needs to be reinforced before we go any further. So I'm going to put a support under this beam. We're making good progress. Let's keep it up. But first, everybody needs a drink. This is where we are going to store clay and straw mixture. We are in luck today. The sun is shining. It's not very warm, but it's nice to have a little break in the sunlight. These big bags are filling up nicely. We will have to think about 2 new ones very soon.
Yeah.
On the 3rd day, the youngsters took it upon themselves to tackle another demolition job, tearing down the separation walls in the cellar. If you remember, this was where those 4 oil tanks used to be. These walls are of no use to us. We rather have the whole space available for any future plans. The family have left. Although we didn't quite reach our goal of clearing the entire ceiling, what remains to be done doesn't scare us as much now. We'll get it done in the coming days or weeks. A huge thanks to Marianne's family for taking this job on. We love you all. And now we need to relax a little bit. So we just drove away the first 15 tires. 11 remain. And the problem here is that they're still attached to their rims, sorry. So we need to remove those first before we can take those away to the recycling center. And why did we do this? We have made some room here because we have way more clay and straw mixture to be stored. And we already ran out of big bags. We had 5 and we needed at least 6, maybe 7. But at the recycling center we got some new ones. Not new, they were used before. That's what recycling centers do. We got 3 new ones. One is already ready here, so we can fill it with this heap of clay and straw that was left when the family was here. And if we can't get that in one big bag, we will continue right here. So that's the plan. Now let's do it.
Why does all the work here always make us dirty?
It's a dirty job.
But somebody's got to do it.